The government has taken measures to stabilize the immigration backlog amidst a year that has seen an early influx of illegals to this country. Immigration Minister the Honorable Brent Simonette says it's part of a broader plan to control work permit numbers ahead of a new Immigration Act, which will feature a proposal restricting work permit grants. Their timing wasn't a big surprise. Haitian nationals seeking a better way of life began the year infiltrating the country's borders, more than 400 of them since December 31st, 2018. Many of those coming here seeking out coveted job opportunities. The steady flow of work permit requests continues. And now, a mechanism has been put in place to allow the Department of Immigration to get a grasp on those applications.
First-time applicants from Haiti and Jamaica are not being granted work permits for the time being until we get caught up. We're doing it because that's about 50% of our application. And it's not meant to be by any means unfair or discriminatory. It's just we need, with that huge backlog, we just need to be able to deal with renewals.
The Immigration Department has had 5,458 pending work permit applications before it since September 2018. But a new immigration bill being prepared for public feedback will seek to control those numbers going forward.
And I think in that we have to limit either the length of time you can have a work permit or the numbers of work permits. And I think that's something we have to have. And I've said many times we have to have a good discussion about immigration because the numbers are getting large. For instance, the Immigration Commission has done 300 citizenships since May of last year. Those people have children. That means their children are now Bahamian. And what's not unusual is once I swear in a person as a citizen, not long after 3 or 4 of their children are right on my desk to be sworn in as being born in the Bahamas to someone who's since been nationalized.
Meantime, while the Privy Council will decide on whether Haitian descendant Jean Charles has grounds to remain in the Bahamas, Minister Simonette says the legal woes of the last year have forced the government to close a loophole which proved beneficial to the immigration fight.
Some of the persons who made legal cases about this have done these people a disservice. And that's the way it is. They now have criminal records. So when they try and get a work permit legally, they will have a criminal record showing that they entered the Bahamas and were deported. And certainly on my watch, if I know about it, no one who's been deported is ever going to get a work.
Within the last year, more than 300 citizenships have been granted, most of them to Haitian nationals who have been living in the Bahamas for most of their lives. Going forward, enforcement efforts will be boosted by drone-based water surveillance and staffing increases at the Immigration Department.